Hi guys, this is Adrian from Wales Adventure. So I hope you're doing well. Forgive me, I'm a little bit weary. I've just recovering from being unwell, having some sort of stomach thing for the last couple of days. So, but well on the mend now. So I thought I'd get out, just try and do a little bit, just not add loads of energy. But I thought at least I can give you an update about all that's been happening. Sorry it's been such a long time for an update. We're discovering, or we knew all along, that we're people that just get on. When we've got the energy to do stuff, we just get on. And obviously this whole filming thing is kind of just a new thing to us, and sometimes stopping and setting up a camera is just a bit weird, and I'm a jump in with both feet kind of person. So I've usually kind of like half done the job before I think, oh, I should have got the camera out and filmed some of that. So just a quick update here for you now to show you what we've been up to the last week. We've had a digger, so we've done loads of landscaping and loads of sorting out of the site in terms of drainage, so that hopefully we're good for winter. We knew there were a few problem areas, yeah, and then we've also got skip, so we've been getting rid of rubbish. So we've been fairly full on wanting to make use of those two things as much as possible, as you can imagine. But I am on the swing. You may see that the background is slightly different. I'm going to show you some before and after photos during this, so don't worry if you can't remember from the last one. But this now will be, hopefully, at some point, our new driveway. Just done all this with the digger. We cleared out tons and tons of rubbish that was in this hole, as it was. There was a fence there. Found this lovely old gate mount. So this is how they used to mount gates back in the day, just on a big old tall bit of slate with some hinges there. So yeah, we can get down to the road now. If this clip doesn't end up being too long, I'll show you a clip of the car coming up here. But we're not there yet. We're waiting to speak to the council. We're getting this tree taken out and this stump taken out that is in our way and has grown up since this driveway wasn't used. Just in the process of putting some gabions upwards, we've got stone available to try and hold back some of this bank. So that is one of the things we have been up to. Where shall I go first? Let's go to the barn. We'll show you the barn. We've cleared all of this, or rather Janitha has cleared all of this just as we go up here. So we don't know what these exactly were. We don't know what they were, but maybe some sort of drinking trough of some sort. So into the barn, which we've now using for storage up that end, because we did the roof lights and it's all nice and dry. And then we've also cleared away all of the stalls that were here. So there's big partitions along there, and then there's one just there. We have discovered got some more standing slates here, which not sure how we're going to get that. We're going to level this off at some point, but we just wanted to get some of the old wood out. Had lots of woodworm and all that kind of stuff. We were hoping with the digger to take, as I said in the last video, I think, to take this down. Didn't get to that. Just was a bit over ambitious with what we were going to do with the digger, and how much there was to do. So the other bit that we knew needed doing, because we were parking our cars here, was this bit here. We have, as you can see, taken out a good couple of feet just there, so that it's more level. Made a bit of a mess doing it, but it's reasonably level now, and there is a runoff, but it means that the cars aren't like on a really steep slope. So we started clearing out this thing of tyres. Man, we found a lot of tyres in here that we didn't know were there. We took out like, I think 20 odd tyres in total. So we did find where the farmer used to chuck his old tyres. We've got about 11 of them in the car because we couldn't put them in a skip. But those are what's left. Keep finding them though. This is all the rubbish that we have so far removed, and we've still obviously got a bit of space in there, so we're going to fill that up as much as possible. We have taken out the trees that were along here, the stumps that were along here, because we chopped the trees down because we couldn't see along the road, so we used the digger for that. Just got this one bigger stump left. Managed to get half of it out, but couldn't get the rest out, so that's going to be a manual sawing it and all that kind of stuff job. I'm going to take you around to the other side where the major bits have changed. Hopefully this video isn't going to end up too long, but if it is, I'll put it in 2 halves. So I'm going to show you before and afters of this as well. Yeah, if you can imagine, it was nice and green to start with. You'll see that we've made a bit of a mess. It's all grey, but the hard landscaping bit is done. So this is what we've done. We have scooped out all of this clay and soil here. This was also a massive mound that contained loads of soil. We needed it out of the way because we wanted to be able to back a trailer into the garage there, and there just wasn't enough room to come round here. So we've dug this out. We also had damp up against this wall, we have, as you can see, we've scraped about, I don't know, a foot, 18 inches in a couple of places, and then we've kind of left it on a bit of a slope so that the water can drain away. And amongst there we found this massive bit of concrete. Don't know what it was for, but it's kind of sat here upright slightly, and the digger just about managed to move it just. And then also I've gone into dry stone walling without realising, because I built this. So all the stone that was over there, which you'll see in the photo, is now over here. So we built like a terrace, as you can see, really nice and long. It kind of started where that rock is there, started there, and this is all fresh. This is all us, or me. So these ones at the bottom, as you can see, were huge. Just about got them in place. I didn't lift them, although I am quite strong, but you know, I didn't lift them. That was the digger. And then this was a beast. We found that in that hole as well. Couldn't lift that, could only push that with the digger. So yeah. And then this pile of stone, we've actually touched every piece of stone there twice, because we took it out of that hole, we moved it here, and then discovered I needed to get the digger up there to flatten out some of that up there. So we then had to move them all from there to there. So that stone has been very well handled. So we now got a nice little sort of slope here, which we're going to leave just in case I get a ride-on lawnmower and I ride it around. So then we've also built this other sort of terrace bit, which again really kind of left as we had the digger. So I know it needs a lot of raking and leveling, and then we're going to put some of the topsoil back on, which is way over there, as you can see there. Massive pile of topsoil and coarse soil that we took out from the hole. Yeah, so this is then going to be another terrace. We thought, you know, this is hot here today in Wales, but we got dappled light, which is really nice. So we think we're going to make this a bit of a sort of picnic spot, certainly with a bench. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. Again, sorry for the slow sort of update. We'll try and get more regular updates now going. Now we've got some of the big stuff out of the way. The next job that I'm on to, possibly this afternoon, maybe today, and I'll try and set the digger up, try and set the camera up for, is to start trying to empty some of this barn. I've shown you it. I think this was an old milking shed. So as you can see, the roof caved in, unfortunately, and it's just had loads of rubbish and stuff dumped in it. So as you can see, some old bikes, more tyres. Oh, what a surprise, more tyres. And then they used to use it for chickens. I've only been in there once at the moment because I saw a vacuum cleaner. I hate to think what I'm going to find in there. So yeah, we're this is the job for today, if I can muster the energy to do it. We'll see how I go. I might set the camera up and do a time lapse. We've got a nice time lapse of us using the digger, which hopefully you'll like. Yeah, and then this is our new pile of soil, so if anyone wants any soil, feel free to come get some. Yeah, so there you go, 10-minute update for you. I'll add in the befores and afters so you get an idea of what they were. Yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, should say that this is now on YouTube. So if you could do us a massive favour, there was a lot of talk before about whether we did YouTube or not. A lot of you were like, yeah, do it. Others were like, oh no, I only watch on Facebook. So we're gonna see if we can post on all formats, and then see how we go. So yeah, so this one will be on YouTube. So if you could pop over to YouTube and subscribe, that would be amazing, because it'd be lovely to get something like that off the ground, and then we can upload onto there and see where that goes. So you can all stay posted with everything that's going on. So thanks for watching, hope you're well, and stay cool in this hot weather. Cheers, bye.